about me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello everyone, it is Sweetcup AG, and today I'm going to be packing for my American Girl dolls. So in this video, I'm going to show you the process of how I take my American Girl dolls places and how I pack for them and do photos and stuff like that while I'm on the road. And this is not going to be as much as a tutorial as it is just a packing with me video, and I'm actually really excited because I'm going to be leaving in a couple hours, and so I'm actually probably editing this while on the road right now. But I suppose let's just get right on into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to choose the dolls that you're bringing. I am going to be bringing 2 dolls because that is how many that I am available to take. And so the other doll that I am going to be taking with me is Felicity. So I am going to be packing for 2 dolls in this video, as that is as many as the American Girl doll carrier can hold. So I'm actually really excited to take Felicity because she has never gone on any trips before, and I really want to take her on this one. So I suppose the first tip that I have is that whenever you're going anywhere with your dolls, you should put their hair in something that is sturdy and that they can travel safe in. So as you can see, Felicity, who has fairly long hair, has her hair up in braids, and then I also braided Luciana's hair, and this just makes it so that whenever they get bumped around or anything, their hair isn't going to come loose and it's not going to get frizzy. So that is, I suppose, tip number 1. As for the things that they're going to be wearing, Luciana is going to be wearing this top I designed from American Girl, this whole outfit from her collection that is also from American Girl, and something that I also suggest is that whenever you travel with dolls, you try to put as much on them as possible. So as you can see, Felicity is also wearing a cape that I made myself. She is going to be wearing her buckled shoes, and then this long colonial dress that I got a while back actually, and I think that is just so pretty. So as you can see, both Luciana and Felicity are wearing like an overcoat, and I don't know if I'm going to be bringing the hat or not, but if you are going to be bringing a hat, I would suggest taking it with on the doll. I also don't know if I'm going to be taking these gloves or not, but again, you would also want to put those on the doll if you are going to be traveling, as I try to not take up as much storage as possible. As for what I'm going to be taking my dolls in, as previously mentioned, I am going to be using the American Girl doll carrier. I actually own 2 of these because I have the older one and the newer one, but I'm going to be taking the newer one because it has much more space. So as for the inside of it, there are these little elastic straps that you can put around your doll's waist, and then there are pockets on both sides which come in handy a lot. And I'm going to be showing you how I fit everything into here, but some other things I like to take for my dolls are sleeping bags. And this one is from Our Generation, and then I have this one which is from American Girl, and it's a bit poofier, and so what I do is I fold them and then I'll set them in the bottom of the carrier. Again, I will show this all to you guys later because I can show you how I put everything in the carrier itself. So now I'm going to get on to what I'm going to be packing in the doll carrier. Here, I'm now going to be showing you guys what outfits I'm going to bring for the dolls. I'm only going to be gone for 3 days, so I'm only going to be packing 1 pair of pajamas and then 1 pair of extra clothes because, let's be honest, I'm not going to have time to change them all that often. So for Luciana to start off, I'm going to be bringing these Our Generation stretchy elastic pants. And another tip is that it's great to bring things that can mix and match so that I can make multiple outfits out of these pants for multiple more photos. To pair with those pants, I'm also going to be bringing this flannel top from American Girl. I believe Mary Ellen's sledding outfit is what it's from. And like I said, it can go over this shirt that Luciana is already wearing, making another outfit, or I could even just button it up in the front and pair it with shorts or the pants, and it will look good either way. And I think it's so cute, and I love that it has pockets as well. And for those outfits, I'm also going to be bringing these Our Generation Crocs. These are from an older set, I believe, but they're so cute, and I love Crocs, so I can't wait to bring these, and I love them on dolls. As for her pajama set, I'm also going to be bringing Melody's pajama set. I love these because I think they go with Luciana perfectly, especially since her pajamas are retired because they have all the stars and everything. And they're perfect for summer because of the shorts and short sleeves. And they also come with the slippers that kind of remind me of Tinkerbell, if you know what I mean. But those are the entire outfit, and there's also ribbons that you can pair with them. And I'm going to show you how I pack all the hair stuff and hair materials later. As for Felicity, I'm also going to be bringing another outfit, and I'm also going to be bringing another pajama set. So for the first thing, I'm going to be bringing this really pretty purple dress. I'm not sure where I got it from. I believe a festival a while back, like years ago. And I think that it's really cute in such a pretty deep purple, and I adore the lace accents. And so basically, I'm going to be putting this in the carrier. And then as for things to go with that, I'm going to be bringing this purple cape lined with fur that I made myself. I think that goes perfect with the deep purple color, as you're going to be seeing later. And I think that it is so, so beautiful, and I really wanted to be able to bring one with fur. So as you can see, the colors match perfectly, and it can also match many other outfits. As for some other accessories, I'm also going to be bringing this apron that I got from another vendor, I believe, and it's so cute. I can either have the little thing flipped up or flipped down, but another thing is that it mix and matches with this outfit that she already has on. So I can pair it with that if I want to for anything else. As for some other accessories, there's also her meat bonnet, her original meat bonnet, and I think that it is adorable. And again, the purple theme that I was going through, she actually has never worn that dress before, so I'm really excited to get it on her. And as for what she's going to be sleeping in, I brought her this nightgown that I made myself again. And I again love the lace and ruffle accents. I sewed all of those on myself, and whenever I say those ruffles at the bottom took forever, they took forever, but I actually really love her in this outfit. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it already, but it velcros all the way down, and I think it's so cute, and I really just can't wait to photograph it more and post more about it. So that is all that I'm going to be bringing for both of the dolls, and now I'm going to be showing you guys how I fit everything into the carrier. So here it is, and now I'm going to be showing you guys how everything goes inside. So as I mentioned before, I fold up my sleeping bags and I put them in the bottom. So this Our Generation one, because it's a bit thinner, can just fold right in the bottom. And then since this one is a little poofier, I'm not going to try to fold it another time, but then the dolls will sit on it this way. And as for the pillows, I'm going to be setting those on top of the dolls, as you will see very soon whenever I get everything else inside. So now here are Luciana's Crocs, and I like to designate one slot to each doll. So Luciana will have her own side and Felicity will have her own side, and so I'm just going to be packing everything that I showed earlier inside. So I always like to put the clothes on the bottom because I don't want to have to tear out the whole thing whenever we get to the campground. So because tonight I'm going to be putting them in their pajamas, I'm going to be putting the pajamas on top, and then I also like to sort it so that all of the shoes are on one designated side as well, so that it doesn't get too bulky, because sometimes the thing won't exactly shut if you put too much inside, and so I like to manage how much I am taking and everything else like that. So there is Luciana's thing all set up, and now I'm going to fold it over and I will cut to it whenever I have all of Felicity's things inside her pocket. Alrighty, so now that everything is finally together, I'm going to be putting in the hair accessories. This is the time where I add things like the brushes and the combs, and so as I mentioned before, I'm going to be adding the bows that go with their pajamas. So I'm going to be bringing this hair bow, which is from American Girl doll set, for Felicity's nightgown because I think it'll just match perfect. And then I'm also going to be bringing the same two pigtail hair bows that go with Melody's pajama outfits, which Luciana is going to be sporting on this camping trip. So I just put those down in the same thing, normally on the shoe side where I partition them, and I'm just going to close those shut as those are going to be the last things that go in there other than the hair comb and brush. So here is where I keep all of my brushes and things, such things as hair ties. As for the toothbrush, I'm going to be taking that as well because, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be taking photos there, and those really help with flyaways. And as you can see, I also have this big water bottle, but for traveling, I have a little water bottle, which I highly suggest everybody get. It comes in handy so much, and it has like perfect storage, like it doesn't take up too much space, and I love tiny things, so this tiny little spray bottle really helps out. I do not have a tiny comb, however, I am going to be taking the American Girl doll brush with me. And so because it is spiky, you're going to want to make sure, if you are using the same thing as me, that it faces the outside. I just like this so that it doesn't damage the clothes or anything, and so that if it scrapes against something, it is going to be the rougher bag. And so I'm also not going to be doing these elastic things. Although they can come in handy, I am only going to be in a car for about an hour, and so I don't really think that the dolls are going to need it. So I'm again going to speed through getting all the dolls in, and they just stack one on top of each other. Now finally, it is time for the pillows. I'm just going to be placing these on top of the dolls as I've found this is the best spot for them, and then I'm going to be putting this shut. Here is the final product. I'm really happy with how it is. I think everything that I packed is so cute, and I cannot wait to go and take pictures of everything and get it all packed and see how adorable they look. I'm so excited to leave, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and also leave a comment down below. Also, check and make sure that you're subscribed, as it never hurts, and I would love to have you here. It is completely free, and we are one big happy family, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Also, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought. If you have any upcoming vacations that you have to pack your dolls for, and again, if you found this helpful, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe even some tips and tricks, because I love talking to you guys, and I'd love if we could all share some doll things that we all love to do. So if you want to see those photos from my trip that I'm about to leave for, follow me on Instagram at SweetCupAG in all lowercase, and if you want to buy some of the products that were featured in this video, go to So Sweet Doll Studio on Etsy, as that is my Etsy shop. Link is in the description. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you all stay safe, happy, and healthy. Bye!